everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Glow Up Guide. So it's 2024 now, and I still keep forgetting that because on all my school papers, I keep writing the actual correct date, and then I keep putting 2023. It's hard to believe it's 2024 already, guys, because 2023 went by really fast, at least in my opinion. So yeah, now that it's like mid-January, I want to talk about how you can actually make 2024 your year, but in a realistic way, not just like when people say you can make it this year your year, and then they put like a bunch of unrealistic images and goal settings and blah blah blah. No, we're not gonna do any of that dumb crap. Yeah, we're gonna actually make it kind of realistic, but it requires effort. Any goal will require effort, so you have to keep that in mind. It's not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it super easy for you. I know that like pretty much everyone every single year is always like, this year is definitely gonna be my year. And 99% of the time, you will fail your goals after a week because you have no clue what you're doing with your life, okay? So I wanted to talk about how you can actually ace this new year and make your year, accomplish your goals, get stuff done, and things like that. Okay, so a couple of announcements. First of all, so I publish bi-weekly on Sundays, or I try my best to. Yeah, over Thanksgiving break and winter break, I did a huge stockpile of episode scripts. So now I have like 6 and 7 episode scripts. So now I'm thinking I can go up to like once per week. I'm gonna try going up to once per week. So I have an episode coming next week instead of the week afterwards only. So now we're going up to weekly on Sundays instead of bi-weekly on Sundays. So yay. And second thing is, I know I said Sundays, but yeah, so what happened is, like, oh my god, what am I saying? What happened is I literally forgot, like, track of time yesterday because I was really busy. So I woke up and I had a 3-hour phone call with my best friend because she lives halfway across this world. And that took up a lot of my time. And then I had to do, like, my cleaning stuff. Sunday reset working things. And then I had to do laundry. And then I had to work out. And then my friend came in the middle of my workout. And I told her I'd be out in, like, 10 minutes. Then I showered. And then went outside. And then we went inside in my house because it was really cold. And then we hung out until, like, 7. And I had Kuma. Ew. But yeah, so that's where all my time went. And then it was 8:30 and I had to go do other things that I could not do. And those other things did not include publishing a podcast episode. So yeah. That's where all my time went yesterday. So I apologize for recording on a Monday, even though I've recorded on Monday several times before. So yeah, we're gonna bump it up to weekly on Sundays. Hopefully. Really hopefully. Yeah. And the second thing is that, so I said I was going to start email for this podcast, right? So where have we gotten with that? Oh dear God. Okay. I'm very tired. So where we have gotten with that, let's see here. Yeah, so I'm at 120 plays right now, and I said I would start that email when I got to 200. So I'm really excited. Yeah, because it's like 5.5 months of my podcast, pretty much 5.5 months. And I'm only at 120 plays. So it's been like, I don't know, 20 some plays per month, which is not that good. So yeah, with the help of you guys, just like share my podcast, follow it, do all of that. And it will really help me, and we can achieve that goal of 200 plays. And I can start an email for this podcast because I want to know that this podcast is actually good enough to have an email for. So yeah, I don't even know why I set that limit. Should I just start it? I don't know. Like, comment that into Q&A, or just like a general comment. I don't know. My Q&A is just a general comment section. Sorry. So yeah, just do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So moving along, let's do one thing we're grateful for and one thing we're happy about. Okay, so one thing I'm grateful for is let's see, my sweatshirt. So I have this sweatshirt that I bought from Shein. It's like it says Miami on it, and it's like this really cute color. It's currently on top of my desk. Ignore that fact. But it's really cute, and it was freezing cold yesterday, and it's the warmest sweatshirt I have. And without wearing a puffer jacket, because I hate my puffer jacket, it literally constricts my arms, so I can't do anything. So that's really annoying, and I just hate bulky jackets in general. Because yeah, I pretty much look like I'm drowning in them. So yeah, because I'm built like a 7-year-old, I swear. Yeah, so I'm grateful for my sweatshirt. keeping me warm and being comfy and being a sweatshirt and yeah, stuff. Okay, so one thing I'm happy about. It snowed. It freaking snowed, finally. Okay, so I've been counting, me and my friends have been counting. We've had 10 fall snow alerts this entire winter. And it's actually snowed like twice. Oh, someone's dragging their Christmas tree out right now. Oh, okay. Someone's just dragging a Christmas tree out. I'm looking out the window and trying to remember the snow and stuff, and just there's a person dragging a Christmas tree out. Okay, why? I don't know why they picked today to do it, but oh shucks. So it snowed. We've had 10 fall snow alerts, and it finally snowed. I live in Virginia, so yeah, not much snow happening. But it finally snowed, and it accumulated. The low today is 21, the high today is 31, so it's going to stay accumulated the whole day. And we're probably going to get school canceled tomorrow, or at least a 2-hour delay, because it's supposed to snow from 2 p.m. to till 6 a.m. tomorrow, I believe so. Sound really bad, okay. So I believe it's supposed to snow. And then I think at like 1 p.m. it's supposed to be like rain, snow mix of it. And then at like 3 a.m. tomorrow, it's gonna be like freezing rain, but that's still gonna get school canceled, and we're still gonna have snow. So I'm perfectly happy, and I will be even happier if it all changes to snow, honestly. So yeah, there's not really much snow right now. You can still see the grass. The road's pretty clear. It's just like on top of the cars a bit and stuff. Yeah, not really that much. So. Yeah, but the rooftops look really pretty. Oh, there's a solar panel. Okay, I'm noticing like 5 different new things about this neighborhood already. So yeah, that's what I'm really happy about, because it finally freaking snowed, and I love snow. So yeah, that's what snow and my birthday are my favorite parts of winter. So yeah, and all the holiday decorations too. Those are my 3 favorite parts of winter. Yeah. Christmas lights too. 4. Okay, 4. Yeah. So moving on. First things first, deal with your freaking living spaces. Your like home or room, or if you live with your parents or dorm or whatever your primary living spaces might be, get them in order, because the space you live in is a reflection of your inner self. A messy space indicates that you are kind of a disaster on the inside, whereas a more else clean space reflects that you are an organized individual who knows what they're doing, both on the exterior and the interior. Sorry. So do some deep cleaning. Don't just throw everything under the bed or into a box or your closet or behind a door or something. I don't know. And call it done, because that is not done. Okay, even you know that. Come on. So actually clean out your living space and get rid of stuff. Buy organizers for your room. Donate clothes to clear out your closet, etc., etc., etc. Getting your space organized is crucial to starting your year on a good note. If you really want to change it up, then you can rearrange some things too. With your bed, get a bookcase, some wall prints, small changes like that. They don't even have to cost anything. Like, you can literally just move your bed to a different wall, and that will make such a huge change in your room. Believe me, I know from experience. So yeah. They don't even have to cost anything, because sometimes the smallest changes in your living space have the highest impact. Okay, so number 2, have a freaking glow up. So only if you want. I really want to do an episode on like glow up tips in the future, but that's like in the far future. So yeah, but I have a few for now. So I'll just share those. They're like kind of the baselines of glowing up, I guess. So first things first, get your health in order. Because your exterior is a reflection of your interior self, okay? You won't be able to glow up until you get your health in order. So cleanse your diet, start working out, try journaling to take care of your mental health, stuff like that. That's all groups of health related. So mental, physical, emotional, stuff like that. Yeah. So diet. Diet is freaking crucial to your health, which is important if you really want to glow up. Your outside reflects your inside, and if you have acne, dark circles, or fluctuating weight like me, then your inside self isn't functioning well. So get your diet back in order, and you'll get the rest of yourself back in order. And so here are my tips for diets. So number 1, cut out or cut back on sugar and processed foods. So I used to have an extremely unhealthy diet, right? I used to have a lot of unhealthy weight, and that wasn't good. The one day my mom was on YouTube and she showed me this video. It's from a trusted source, obviously. It's like an Indian health movement, I think. Yeah. And it said that sugar and processed foods were the number 1 cause of those tiny red bumps and acne. So it's not acne, but I have these bumps, and it's just classified as acne in my opinion. So yeah, it's not acne, but it's acne. It doesn't make sense, but yeah, it's just bumps on my face. that some people had on their faces, and like that was it. So I slowly began to like cut out sugar from my diet, and boom, my skin was so much clearer and smoother than it had been in a year. So it's been a year and a half since I was cutting out sugar. Pretty close to 2 years actually. I don't really know. Yeah, no, it's been well over 2. It's been about 2 years. It's about 2 years. Yeah, I'm right. Um, so yeah, once I almost completely cut out sugar from my diet, my skin looks so freaking good. Like I noticed other changes as well. I was so much more energized throughout the day. My stomach started hurting less, and I felt good in general. So after that, I cut out other processed foods from my diet. Oh wait, one morning I will say, if you eat a lot of sugar in general and you start to cut it out, you will lose tons of weight. Okay, like don't cut it out just to lose weight, but it's just a quick warning, especially if you're already underweight, like me, because I used to weigh 86 pounds before cutting out sugar, and then I lost like 17 pounds in a month and a half to 2 months. But now I'm fine. I'm 83 again. So just keep that in mind. You want to regain your weight in a healthy way. I'll talk about like I don't know. I'll talk about it like in one of my health based episodes on one of my because I want to do like a health and wellness episode series soon. So just stuff like that. Yeah. Um. Okay. So like. There's a bunch of benefits, but after that, I cut out like other processed foods from my diet. I don't have a super strict diet or anything. I still eat too much sugar sometimes, or way too much sugar sometimes. We ignore that. And honestly, once it becomes a habit, it becomes really easy because you know your body's going to feel weird when you eat too much sugar, so you're not going to eat too much. That's why it's the hardest habit for me to lose because I talked about this before how I lose good habits extremely easily. So, yeah. But where to begin with this process? Okay, so number one, out of sight, out of mind. Try keeping these foods out of sight, so you don't feel tempted to eat them. And also, when you do your grocery shopping, try not to buy these kinds of foods because then they won't be in your house and you won't eat them. So, kind of basic. Number two, don't focus on eating less junk food because then all your thoughts is focused on junk food. Instead, try thinking about eating more healthy food. Like keep a more attitude, okay? This way, your thoughts are focused on healthy food and you will eat more healthy things. And you'll be full, so you will eat less junk. Simple. Okay, so number two, try to consume more fruits and veggies. There are a plethora of nutrients that you can get from eating more fruits and vegetables. And all of them can help you glow up. So, number one, eat fruit with try to eat fruit for or with your breakfast. Try fruit salads or fruit smoothies with Greek yogurt to make them more filling. Number two, to eat more veggies, try eating them as a side in your meal or just like carrots for snacks, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So number three, I'm vegetarian, but if you do consume animal products, try to reduce your intake of them or make at least one of your meals daily a plant-based one. Number four, make trail mix with a bunch of nuts as a quick snack. Nuts have so many benefits, and trail mix literally takes 5 seconds to make. All you do, almonds, cashews, some other random nuts you like, pistachios, whatever. Throw them in a bowl, and then put like a lid on top, shake up the bowl, and you have trail mix. And you can add some M&Ms in there if you want, but you can add like a few M&Ms in there if you want, if you like them. But yeah. Okay, so number three, my third glow up tip for you guys is to drink enough water. Um, so you've probably heard this like a trillion bajillion times by now, but hear me out. Drinking enough water has a bazillion different benefits, including clearer skin, less headaches, having more energy, and so much more. Some tips on how to stay hydrated. Number one, make it visible. So I have a pitcher and a gigantic cup in my room, and that makes me drink more water because I'm constantly in my room and I can see it, like actually see it, and remember to drink freaking water. So number two, make it attractive. So buy a cute water bottle and carry it around wherever you go. This will make it easier to stay hydrated on the go. Number three, flavor your water. Try adding different fruits to your water. Some good fruits to add in your water are lemons, limes, cucumber, mint, watermelon, strawberries, and blueberries. Also add some organic chia seeds in your water while you're at it, because chia seeds have so many different benefits. Number four, track it. So I use an app called Water Reminder to track my water intake. And at the end of the week, I go into a history thing to check my progress because it feels good to see that you've been actually making progress on a goal. Or make a habit tracker and a sticky note. Both work. Like I have my habit trackers on my bullet journal and stuff like that. Number three. Oh my gosh. Wear sunscreen. Sunscreen is an absolute must, even in the colder months. UV rays can cause early aging, irreversible sun damage, hyperpigmentation, a whole bunch of other yucky things that no one wants to deal with. Use at least an SPF 30, reapplying every 2 to 3 hours. And if you wear makeup, try to find products with SPF in them. I know a decent chunk of foundations have SPF in them, but it's usually not that much. Most of them have only an SPF 15. You need at least an SPF 30 for your face. At the very least, preferably an SPF 50. Number 4, don't touch your acne. Popping your acne can only lead to a whole bunch more problems such as hyperpigmentation, irreversible scarring, bleeding, and inflammation. Yuck. Your hands touch a lot of things throughout the day, and when you touch your face, you're spreading all that disgusting bacteria to your face, and that can clog up your pores and lead to breakouts. So hands off, please. Number 5, invest in good hair care products. Sun, chemicals, and other external factors can really damage your hair. Good hair care doesn't have to be expensive. If you want to heal your hair fast, then try some of my absolute favorite hair care products. So, and some of my favorite tips. So my favorite hair care brand is Function of Beauty. So you have to get it at Target though, because it's only at Target. Okay, so this is really confusing. So if you go to the Function of Beauty website, it's really expensive because like they actually make a separate formula for you. But if you go to Target, you can just buy like a base, and you know those like slimy glue things. I don't know. I used to play with them all the time as a child. So it's like that kind of, you pick a base and then you pick some booster shots based on your hair needs, and then you put them into the base and then shake it up, and that's your custom shampoo and conditioner. So buy it from Target because Target is way cheaper. Okay. So go to Target. I'll link those things in the description below. So you have to pick a base based on your hair type. I have wavy hair, so like wavy hair shampoo and conditioner base. You can use these bases on their own or pick booster shots based on your hair needs. Because I have like really frizzy dry hair, so I chose anti-frizz and deep condition. These products are sulfate, paraben, and dye-free. I also love the smoothing pink clay hair mask from Dove. It's good for taming frizz and hydrating your hair. I really love it, especially in the winter because my hair is so brittle right now and so tangled. Oh my god, it's a mess. Okay, like a holy hot freaking mess. So those were my glow up tips for now. I hope those help. Now, let's talk about how to do like a mindset refresh to have a good positive mindset for the new year, because our mindset is who we are. Number 1, flush out those negative thoughts in people. Stop saying all these negative things to yourself and replace those thoughts and words with positive ones. Remember that your subconscious mind will believe whatever you feed it, so you need to feed it the good stuff and feed your subconscious mind with good things. Sorry, I repeated myself. You have to make the conscious decision to love yourself as you are, because any decision you make to care about yourself is a conscious one. You have to thoroughly think about it and choose, am I going to choose what's best for me, or am I going to choose what I already know is worse for me but what seems easier? No, we have to make the conscious, harder decision to improve ourselves, to work on ourselves, to love ourselves. That's the decision we need to make. So, yeah, you have to make the conscious decision to love yourself. You deserve to be loved. Everyone does. Whenever a negative thought comes up, try to change it to a positive one. Don't attempt to get rid of negative thoughts, just be with them. And make the conscious choice to not let these negative thoughts completely ruin your day. Surround yourself with people who are supportive, caring, and bring you up. Be your own best friend. Practice gratitude. Smile. Do these little things that exemplify self-love and make you feel happy. Number 2, practice self-love. The relationship you have with yourself is the most important one you will have in life. So make it count by loving yourself. Practice self-care acts that calm you, make you feel happy, and feel more appreciative of yourself. If you don't have any ideas, here are some. Number 1, guided meditation. I love guided meditations from Calm because this one is perfect if you have like a really stressful day and just need to unwind and go to sleep. Yeah. Number 2, cook or bake something. Sometimes cooking and baking can be really like therapeutic. Same as eating it all after that. Like, yeah, just like bake something and then eat it all. No one cares. It's fine. Yeah. Number 3, give yourself an at-home spa day. So take a nice long bath with bubbles and add a bath bomb. Do some face masks, shave, give yourself a mani-pedi, stuff like that. Number 4, do some kind of art or creative thing. Take an art class, buy painting supplies from the dollar store. Paint. The paint here is, oh my god. The point here is to do some kind of creative thing. I do not care how. This is really fun and really therapeutic, and it helps you feel focused better. So go give yourself some love. Number 3, use affirmations. I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. Using affirmations is hard at first, okay? Like really hard. But it gets easier and more natural with time. Always, always, always remember that your subconscious mind will believe whatever you feed it. So feed it the freaking good stuff. You will feel a confidence boost after not a very long time, like honestly. Okay, so that was all my tips on how to like have a mindset shift, I guess. I hope this helped you. Now let's move on to how to plan and get the freak organized in 2024, okay? Um yeah. So let's get organized, y'all. Where was I? So number one, get a damn planner or a bullet journal, whichever works for you. I use a bullet journal. Both systems help you keep track of your day-to-day life, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose. If you're currently deciding which one to choose, let me help you out. So if you're looking into using a bullet journal, I definitely recommend, coming from someone, I've been using a bullet journal since April. I don't really like planners because they don't allow for much flexibility. They have a monthly view, weekly view, notes section, meal planning, and possibly habit trackers, but that's pretty much it. And that doesn't really allow us to do much, and like you can't really find one that actually fits your needs most of the time. So yeah, I don't like it very much. I don't like the planner system very much at all. But with a bullet journal, you can add whatever pages you want and however you want. Okay. The only thing I will say against bullet journals though is that are very time consuming to set up. Okay. Even if you choose a minimalistic setup, like it takes a lot of time. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So if you're a really busy person, I would not recommend a bullet journal. So get a planner instead. Okay. It really depends from person to person. So yeah, like if you seem to have a lot of time and want a better organization system, then I would suggest you go for a bullet journal. But if you have like a mediocre amount of time, then you could get a bullet journal and just like take a pen, like those black and white setups where it just goes Monday line, Tuesday line, and like weekly setups like that. It's really simple. I think it take like 5 minutes to set out, 10 minutes. I don't know, stuff like that. Really simple. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, honestly. Like, I don't care. Not planners. I just think bullet journals are better as opposed to planners because they give you a lot more flexibility. And also with planners, like, they're expensive, okay? They're expensive. So I bought a pack of 3, like, dotted doc grid notebooks for, like, $20? Like, $20, yeah. And one planner is, like, 30. Like, if you get a current planner, it's, like, 30 something dollars. And I got all my supplies for way less than that. I bought a couple of pens from Five Below, a brush pen from Five Below too, some Papermate pens that my mom gave me, and that's pretty much it. And it's 3 journals, right? So it's gonna last me a whole lot longer than one planner would, and it's way more flexibility. And also, if I like want to skip like a week of spreads or something because I know I'm not gonna use it that week, or like take out spreads, add in new spreads, I can do that. Like I have the flexibility and the power to do that. So yeah, it's like it really depends from person to person. Like be your own, choose your own thing. Number 2, learn how to organize your time. The key to organizing your time is through prioritization. Oh, by the way, I have an episode series on time management and productivity coming soon. So looking forward to that. I'll explain all of this more in depth in those episodes. But moving on. Number 1, Eisenhower principle. Principle. What you do is like firstly write down all of your tasks. Okay, every single one that might consume time. Okay, a decent chunk of your time that day. Even things like scrolling through social media because that's going to take up way too much of your time. And take that list and divide it into the following categories. 1, urgent and important. There are 2 types of these activities, ones that could not be foreseen and ones that you left till the last minute. These tasks are to be done first in your day. Number 2, important but not urgent. These are the tasks that help you reach your goals. Leave plenty of time in your day for these tasks so they don't become urgent. Number 3, not important but urgent. These tasks prevent you from achieving your goals and usually come from other people. Delegate them or politely say no when they arise. Number 4, not important and not urgent. Stupid distractions, eliminate them. See, so simple. And now you have an actual, like, working, functional to-do list of things that actually need to be done and not things that are just going to waste all your life. Another tip, eat that frog. I'm sure you've heard of this before, but if you haven't, let me explain. So in your to-do list, identify the biggest, most important, most urgent task that you have to do. That's the frog. Then go eat your frog. Don't literally go eat a frog. Okay, don't be stupid. It just means go do the task while you're at peak productivity with a full willpower battery and preferably highest motivation. I know a lot of people are really motivated in the morning like me, but sometimes if you find that you're more productive in the evenings or something, then go do it wherever your most productive time is. That's when you go eat your frog, okay? Number 3, I believe, time blocking. So another favorite of mine, time blocking is a kind of scheduling in which you take a certain period of time, such as a day or a week, and you just split that time into different chunks for different varying tasks. So yeah, good. Google Calendar is perfect for this because if you go into the weekly calendar view, you could see like each day by the hour. So try it for yourself because I can't really describe things that well. So instead of taking a break in the middle of a task, like the Pomodoro technique, take breaks in between different tasks. It makes it easier to focus, and I can switch tasks with a refreshed mind. Give it a try. It honestly works really well. I use this on the days where I have to do like 10 billion different, 10 trillion different things. It really works. Okay, so that was my tips and advice for you guys on how to organize your time and make the most out of your new year. I hope this helped you. Now let's talk about some confidence tips to really glow this year. Number one, insecurities are stupid. Okay, insecurities lead to low confidence, and low confidence leads to an inability to do freaking anything. Every single soul alive on this planet is worthy of confidence, no matter the insecurities you have. One thing to keep in mind is that you could have had a way harder life, and there are people on this earth that do have harder lives than you. So keep that thought in your mind at all times. Just be grateful, okay? Number two, another thing that shows your confidence level is your body language. When you have good posture, make eye contact, and smile, people will view you as confident and naturally just be drawn to you. When you carry yourself in a confident way, your subconscious mind gets tricked into believing that you're confident, and eventually you actually believe that you're confident. You're not just faking it anymore. Number three, have a confident outfit. What I mean is have an outfit or a multiple that when you wear, you make you feel really confident. I have a few outfits that make me really confident when I wear them. They make me feel really good about myself, and they give me just like a boost in my day. So those are my confidence tips for now. I have a whole episode on confidence that kind of sucks, but go listen to it anyway. So I hope this helped. Now let's talk about goal setting to get yourself ready for the upcoming year. Number one, use the SMART goal setting format. SMART goals are a way to set achievable, measurable goals. The S stands for specific. Don't be so broad with your goals. Otherwise, you won't achieve it because you don't know what to do. If your goal is a bit broad, such as I want to read more, try changing it to I want to read 50 books by the end of the year or something along those lines. That's way more specific. And scientific research shows that people who set specific goals are more likely to achieve them. The M stands for measurable. Your goal should have some kind of progress marker or way to be measured so you can stay on track. The A stands for attainable. You need to make sure your goal is actually like an achievable one, like one that you can achieve within a realistic amount of time. The R is for realistic. The goal you are trying to achieve must be realistic. If you currently wake up at 7 a.m. every day, you can't just be like, starting tomorrow, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. every day, super refreshed, energized. That is not realistic, okay? Everyone knows that's not going to happen. You're probably going to sleep through your alarm, okay? And then you're going to be even later in bed because you're going to wake up at 9 a.m. and God knows what, who knows who has a clue what you're doing. Okay, sorry, gosh. Number two. Oh, God, no. I am messing everything up today. So the T in SMART goals stands for time. You need some kind of deadline for the goal. So in our case, our deadline for our goals is the end of the year, most likely. So just keep that in mind, have that in mind. Keep your deadline in mind. Okay, like we need to achieve this goal by the end of the year. Or if you're breaking it down even smaller, because like weight loss goals, they can break it down into like I want to lose 3 pounds by this time frame. I want to lose 3 more pounds by then, another 4 then, stuff like that. So if your goal is something like that, make sure you keep those tinier deadlines in mind. Okay, keep all of them in mind. Okay, just like constantly remind yourself that I have a goal to achieve by this deadline, and I will achieve it. Okay, have that motivation, have that dedication. Number two, downsize your expectations. No one is perfect, and perfectionism isn't realistic. If you're a perfectionist, try setting the bar lower right off the bat. And as a perfectionist, you'll naturally overshoot. And when that happens, you'll be more happy as opposed to setting the bar high right off the bat and doing less than expected of yourself. Because, yeah, you're just not going to be that satisfied with it. And if you set a lower bar off the bat, oh, that's really easy. I can probably do better than that. Okay, just keep that goal in mind. Okay, and you're probably gonna be with that attitude, you're gonna overshoot and you're gonna actually do what your original goal would have been instead of setting the bar super high right off the bat and then underscoring. Okay, it's gonna be way better. Okay. So those were my tips and advice on goal setting. I hope it helps. Now to end our episode today, I have a quote for you guys from. I have another quote for you guys from Peggy Tony Horton. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. So the quote goes, "Each new year, we have before us a brand new book containing 365 blank pages. Let us fill them with all the forgotten things from the last year, the words we forgot to say, the love we forgot to show, and the charity we forgot to offer." So, bye guys. Rate, review, share, follow this podcast, depending on the platform you're on. Drink some water, and I love you all.